Hey everyone, sorry for the literally just showered look. I'm gonna do my weekly update a day early. There's just been so much going on and I'm literally ready to cry just thinking about it. So I just figured I would get my update done and get it posted. In case anyone was wondering. So yeah, weighed myself yesterday morning, was down to 207. So from my highest weight, that's 41 pounds. And what's crazy is that I don't see it at all, you know, and I was telling my sister that, and she was like, but the rest of us do. And I didn't understand the body dysmorphia until yesterday when I was like, hey, I don't see that I've lost 41 pounds. I still see myself as morbidly obese, and but I get it now. Definitely understand. I think I pulled a muscle in my incision close to my belly button because I have not been able, getting out of bed has just been treacherous. Bending over is still extraordinarily hard. Sneezing literally makes my eyes water just because it's so taxing on my muscles, and I literally, it's been awful. It's really been, I shouldn't complain. I honestly shouldn't complain just because I didn't have any gas pain. I didn't have any nausea. I didn't have any issues up until this week when, well, it was probably last Monday or Tuesday that I think I pulled a muscle, but it's been really difficult. And on top of that, I've been in contact with the nurse navigator every day this last week because my incisions, a couple of them looked like they were getting infected. And what he told me to do with one that had a pus pocket was to put calamine lotion on it because it itched. Okay, well, the calamine lotion isn't going to help with the pus. I don't know why it's a constant battle with this surgeon. I don't get me wrong, I totally get that a lot of surgeons are very good at their job and they just have no bedside manner. I get that, but you know what? I'm calling you and sending you pictures because I feel like my incisions are infected. How about you actually look at them and be like, hey, let me call you in an antibiotic. You just had surgery. You were cut open. Sorry, just had to take a breath. But yeah, more than once I've cleaned out what for me I take as being a large amount of yellow discharge from a couple of my incisions, and I just feel like I'm not getting the care that I should from the surgeon. And the thing that's the real kicker is that if I go anywhere, I mean, maybe my primary care, but even after the whole thing with my gallbladder, I feel like if I go anywhere, they're just going to be like, oh, go back to your surgeon. Well, I feel like my surgeon doesn't have my best interests. I feel like he's not looking out for my best interests. I mean, I emailed the nurse navigator at like 7:45 one morning, concerned that I had an infection and, you know, thinking I need an antibiotic because, oh my God, I don't want this to get worse. I don't want this infection to, you know, take over, spread, or go anywhere else. And she literally didn't call me back till almost 4 o'clock that day. It really showed me how low on the totem pole I am. Don't get me wrong, I totally get that I'm not his only patient. I do. I completely understand I'm not his only patient. But the fact that I'm literally on pins and needles because I'm scared that I have an infection, and you literally wait 8 hours to get a hold of me just to tell me to use bacitracin. That's what he told me, use bacitracin. So I've been keeping up with the bacitracin. I've also been taking Benadryl because I had quite an allergic reaction. I have a rash. It was all over my stomach. It was literally all over my stomach. And it went to the point, like, the rash started to go up on the underside of my boob. I'm probably not describing that very well, but, and I mean, I've always been big chested, so I know how to take care of myself. But when I felt the rash going up there, I was like, no, this, we got to do something about this. This isn't, I can't, this isn't working for me. I mean, I didn't have any issues with him in the hospital. I didn't have any issues with him pre-surgery. Like, when I was laying in the hospital bed waiting for him to come in and be like, oh, so what are we doing? How are you? And, you know, introduce him to my family members that were there. Had no issues with him, but I feel like I'm just fighting so hard still. And it's just like, why? It's not... I just don't know what to do at this point. I don't know. My sister's in nursing school, which by no means is that the same as a surgeon. I understand that. But my sister has been asking me daily for pictures because she's concerned about my incisions too. She was the one who said to start the bacitracin before the surgeon even did. She was the one that's been telling me to go to the walk-in. Just because the surgeon isn't doing anything. I'm just very disheartened. So, yeah, that random squeaky noise that you heard in the background is my pup. I gave her a toy so that she could play while I got some things around the house done, like my video, and I really don't like that I can't bend, and it's just frustrating. My husband is still trying to help, but I know he's getting to the point where it's like, I've maxed out my helping, which sounds ridiculous, but he has been wonderful. I wouldn't want to do this without him. So yeah, I meet with the nutritionist on Tuesday, and then I meet with the surgeon on Wednesday. I'm really hoping the nutritionist will move me up to pureed foods, just because I'm pretty over liquids. I understand my stomach has needed to heal, and I get it. I get it. Like, I'm not naive to any of this. Excuse me. But I just feel like my body wants something other than 2 protein shakes a day, a bunch of water, Powerade, some applesauce when I take my meds. I'm ready for the pureed stage. Honestly, my head is ready for regular foods, but I know I'm not there yet. So, yeah, I don't think, maybe Wednesday I'll do an update, since I'll have seen both the nutritionist and the surgeon by then. I'll let you guys know how things are going. I'm pretty much still trying to, one day at a time. With everything that's been happening, it's been hard to stay focused. I apologize for the squeaky. Everyone has a vice, and the squeakies are my pups. She's crazy, and I love her. Keeps me company when my husband's sleeping. Crazy, Bobby. So yeah, I have noticed though, like, sorry, not to avoid the camera, but looking at my rings, my rings don't sit together anymore. They move freely, which is very encouraging, obviously. You know, I mean, 41 pounds and my rings are not sitting together and just going every which way. It's rough when I'm in the shower, though, I will tell you that. They literally just spin around my finger, which after years of not having that, it's nice to feel. I guess that would be a non-scale victory for me so far. My first non-scale victory is my rings just being loosey-goosey. By no means they still sit on my finger. They're not going anywhere. They just spin. So, but yeah, I'm looking forward to the scale going down. I know with all the liquids and everything, that's not really how it works the first 2 weeks after surgery. But all those memes that people have come up with, the ones that say I've been on a diet for an hour and I'm not skinny, well, mine is I've had bariatric surgery and I'm not skinny. It's a long process. I'm very impatient sometimes. I'm very much a typical New Yorker in the sense that I don't want to wait. I want it now. But my mom gave me some really good advice years ago when I was trying to lose weight. She told me I didn't put it on overnight. It's not going to come off overnight. So I just keep reminding myself of that, and hopefully the scale will start to go down soon. I mean, I'm definitely pleased with the fact that since August I've lost 41 pounds. That's remarkable, you know. It's outstanding for me. My grandma actually made the comment when I told her I had lost, I don't know, like 30, I think it was. And she was like, wow, well, you won't need the surgery. Well, I've literally been, for the pre-op diet, basically starving myself because you can't have very much. It's like, no, I don't, that's not possible to keep up the rest of my life. And all the 6 months pre-op for all the weigh-ins, I was literally having a salad every day for lunch. Who is not going to get bored with that, honestly? And I know I would go back to pizza or something and put the weight right back on. Like, this isn't, I want to lose weight permanently. I don't want to just lose a little bit now and then gain it back later. I don't know. So, but I'm glad I went through the surgery. I have no complaints except for my incisions that look kind of nasty. The main one, the one by my belly button, that's looked really gross. That one, that's still a little swollen today, but when I drained it yesterday, it was so gross. I definitely am not, my brother and my sister, they can have the medical field. I'm good being in an office, controlled environment. It's, yeah, craziness. But sorry for rambling. If anyone has any questions, comments, or concerns, feel free to email me, rollingtorny@gmail.com, or message me and I'll get it. Thanks, guys. Oh, sorry. Thanks, guys. Have a good one.